6:18 Daybreak continues to get you and your children ready to go back to school. And this morning, we're joined by two area principals who have advice on how to get back into that school routine. We're joined by Mr. Mark Pearl, principal at Burnett Creek Elementary School, and Dr. BeAnn Younker from Battleground Middle School. Thank you both for being here this morning. We know it's a busy week for you all. Let's talk first a little bit about getting back into the school routine. What advice do you have for parents?
It is quite a transition.
Yeah.
The best advice, being a mother as well of middle schoolers, is to get back into that routine, typical sleep patterns.
Earlier bedtime?
Absolutely,
okay.
Absolutely. Also, just talking with them about transitioning back, things to expect, getting those school supplies ready, getting the book bags ready, and getting the school shopping done.
Definitely, yeah. Well, Mr. Pearl, you have the first graders coming in too, and they're probably a little bit, I don't know, excited, nervous maybe about the first day. What's kind of that process like for them?
I think there's a lot of excitement and some apprehension,
Yeah.
especially by the parents of sending these students off sometimes for the very first time to a formal school setting. So I think the best thing parents can do is really model that enthusiasm. I think, to tap that excitement and of the students and the parents and the school, the teachers, everybody. There is a sense of excitement when you enter the building, and I think modeling that and focusing on the positives for the child, and basically setting the example for the children, their children, our students, that it is a very exciting time and that they're in good hands and that it's going to be a really fun-filled year for them.
Yeah, I get them excited about learning. And what about your sixth graders? Because they're moving into middle school, and that's such it can be a difficult time.
It's a huge transition, and I think to piggyback what Mark said, it's so important to talk with your student to make them feel comfortable, even find some one-on-one time with them to ease their fears,
Sure.
make them feel comfortable, and then also help them get to know the school, model for them being a part of the school, being a part of that community, bring them into the school. If there's an orientation process, take them to their locker, walk them through their schedule, meet the principal, meet any staff that's available. That's such an important part of the transition as well. And again, remain positive that this is going to be an exciting and fun year for them.
Definitely. Well, homework is probably a big thing too, because students aren't used to doing homework all summer long. And how do parents kind of get their kids back into that homework mode?
I think that again, the parents being a part of the education process is very important, and sometimes just having a place to put the book bag when they come in from school that day, having a place that they will do their homework and have a structure in the home, as well as talking to them about what needs to be done. Tell me not just what you do at school today, but tell me 3 things that happened that were fun, and one thing you wish had been different for the day.
Yeah, and also probably, like you touched on this, keeping that open line of communications with teachers and even the principals if need be, right?
It's key, and there's so many different ways to do that, especially with social media, via email. Also, in terms of getting ready for homework, it's quite a transition to the middle school. So you really want to set a schedule and talk through it, what your morning schedule will look like, what your after-school schedule looks like, because typically middle schoolers start to add on a lot of activities.
Right. Yeah.
So it's really key having a plan, absolutely. And again, being involved as a parent is key. They've got to be a true partner.
Great. Well, thank you both for coming in this morning. Good luck with the first day next week. We'll let you get back to your busy schedule.
All right, thank you.
Coming up.